Welcome to Real Estate Riches, the 7-step guide to property wealth, written and published by Tony Creed. This audiobook is not financial advice. It's rather a guide to understanding and reshaping your relationship with money through insights and strategies. Let me begin with the story of Mark, an everyday worker with no real estate background, who transformed his life with one simple decision. Mark worked as an office administrator and always assumed property investing was for the wealthy. With no large savings or prior knowledge, he hesitated but eventually bought a small fixer-upper in a growing neighborhood using an affordable loan. Mark lived in part of the house while renting the other section to cover the mortgage. Over time, the value of the property grew, and the rental income provided him with additional savings. Within 5 years, he used the equity from his first property to invest in a second one. Today, Mark owns a portfolio of 7 properties, each generating steady income. What began as a leap of faith turned into a path to financial independence. Mark's story is not unique, it's the power of real estate. Unlike many other investments, real estate offers stability, scalability, and tangible assets that appreciate over time. It provides multiple income streams, from monthly rental payments to long-term value appreciation. Real estate also offers leverage, allowing you to control large assets with a relatively small upfront investment, multiplying your earning potential. Why does real estate matter so much? For one, it acts as a hedge against inflation. As prices rise, so do property values and rental rates, ensuring that your wealth keeps pace with the economy. Real estate also offers the chance to build generational wealth. Properties can be passed down to future generations, creating a lasting financial legacy. Whether you're looking for financial freedom, extra income, or a way to diversify your investments, real estate is one of the most accessible and proven paths to wealth. This audiobook is your step-by-step guide to property investing, whether you're a complete beginner or someone looking to sharpen your strategy. You'll learn how to identify profitable opportunities, evaluate deals, secure financing, and manage properties effectively. We'll cover creative strategies like house hacking and scaling through methods like the BRRRR strategy, which stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. Along the way, you'll hear real-world examples and practical tips to inspire and guide you. More importantly, this audiobook is designed to empower you to take action. Knowledge is only useful when it's applied. Real estate may seem complex, but it's incredibly rewarding once you understand the basics. The strategies you'll learn here are not get-rich-quick schemes. They're practical, time-tested methods for building sustainable wealth. Whether you're starting with limited resources or already have capital to invest, this guide will show you how to maximize your potential and minimize your risk. The most critical step in this journey is the first one. It's easy to feel paralyzed by fear or overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information out there. But every successful investor started where you are right now, with questions, curiosity, and a desire for something better. What sets them apart is their willingness to learn, take calculated risks, and stay consistent. Think of real estate as a series of building blocks. Each property you invest in strengthens the foundation of your financial future. Over time, the income, equity, and knowledge you gain compound into something far greater than the sum of its parts. You don't need to be a millionaire to start, and you don't need to have everything figured out. All you need is the determination to begin and the patience to grow. By the end of this audiobook, you'll have the tools, strategies, and confidence to take that first step and beyond. The path to property wealth is not reserved for the privileged. It's available to anyone willing to embrace the process and put in the work. Let's embark on this journey together, turning your property dreams into reality. Your future starts now. Chapter 1. Why real estate is the ultimate wealth builder. Real estate stands apart as one of the most reliable and rewarding paths to building wealth. Its unique combination of stability, scalability, and multiple income streams makes it a cornerstone of financial independence for millions of investors worldwide. Unlike stocks or other volatile assets, real estate provides tangible, long-term value that grows over time. Let's explore why real estate is considered the ultimate wealth builder. One of the most powerful aspects of real estate is leverage, the ability to use borrowed money to amplify your returns. Imagine buying a property worth $200,000 with a 20% down payment. This means you're controlling a $200,000 asset with just $40,000 of your own money. As the property appreciates in value, your gains are calculated based on the total value of the property, not just your initial investment. For example, if the property appreciates by 10%, it increases in value by $20,000, effectively giving you a 50% return on your initial $40,000 down payment. Leverage allows you to control larger assets and generate higher returns, even with limited upfront capital. Real estate offers a dual benefit: income and appreciation. Rental properties, for example, generate monthly income from tenants, creating a steady cash flow. This income can cover mortgage payments, property expenses, and even generate profit. At the same time, the property itself appreciates in value over the years, providing long-term wealth. This dual advantage makes real estate a versatile investment, capable of producing both immediate and future financial benefits. Another compelling feature of real estate is its role as a hedge against inflation. Inflation causes the cost of goods and services to rise over time, reducing the purchasing power of money. However, real estate tends to appreciate in value along with inflation. Rental income also typically increases over time, providing an additional buffer against rising costs. This makes real estate a protective asset in uncertain economic times. While other investments may lose value during periods of high inflation, real estate often becomes more valuable, preserving and even growing your wealth. Consider the story of Maria, a schoolteacher who achieved financial freedom through rental income. Maria started her journey with a single duplex property in her hometown. She lived in one unit and rented out the other, using the rental income to cover most of her mortgage. Over time, she saved the extra income and reinvested it into another property. With each new purchase, her rental income grew, providing her with the financial flexibility to travel, save for her children's education, and eventually leave her teaching job to manage her properties full-time. Maria's success wasn't about luck. It was about leveraging the dual benefits of income and appreciation, combined with a long-term commitment to growing her portfolio. The stability of real estate also sets it apart from other investments. While the stock market can be highly volatile, real estate values generally move more predictably. This makes it an attractive option for investors seeking to reduce risk in their portfolios. Additionally, the tangible nature of real estate, something you can see, touch, and improve, provides a sense of security that many other investments lack. Beyond financial returns, real estate offers opportunities for creative strategies that enhance its wealth-building potential. For example, house hacking, living in one unit of a multifamily property while renting out the others, can help you drastically reduce your living expenses while building equity. Other investors focus on value-add properties, buying homes that need renovations and increasing their value through improvements. These strategies allow you to maximize the potential of your investments and accelerate your path to financial freedom. The flexibility of real estate also makes it accessible to a wide range of investors. Whether you're starting with a single-family rental, a vacation property, or a commercial building, there are countless ways to tailor your investments to fit your goals, budget, and risk tolerance. Real estate doesn't require you to be an expert to get started, just the willingness to learn and take action. By combining the power of leverage, the dual benefits of income and appreciation, and its role as a hedge against inflation, real estate stands out as a proven method for building wealth. Investors like Maria show that even with modest beginnings, it's possible to achieve financial independence through thoughtful, consistent property investments. In the next chapter, we'll dive into setting your real estate goals and creating a clear vision for your property journey. Let's keep building. Chapter 2. Setting your property wealth goals. Before diving into the mechanics of property investing, it's essential to clarify your goals. Setting clear, actionable goals provides a roadmap for your real estate journey, guiding your decisions and keeping you focused. Without well-defined objectives, it's easy to get overwhelmed or sidetracked. Let's start by understanding your personal motivations and aligning them with a strategic plan. Ask yourself, why do you want to invest in real estate? Your why is the foundation of your journey. Are you seeking financial freedom, hoping to supplement your income, or looking to create generational wealth? Perhaps you want to retire early, provide for your family, or simply explore new opportunities. Understanding your personal motivations helps you stay grounded, especially during challenges. Your why gives you a reason to persevere and make thoughtful decisions, even when the process feels daunting. Once you've clarified your motivation, it's time to differentiate between short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals might include purchasing your first property, generating rental income within 6 months, or saving for a down payment. These goals are often stepping stones that set the stage for larger achievements. Long-term goals, on the other hand, focus on building wealth over decades. These might include owning multiple properties, achieving financial independence, or creating a portfolio that can be passed down to future generations. Aligning your strategy with your objectives ensures that each action you take contributes to your overall vision. To make your goals actionable, use the SMART framework. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. A vague goal like, "I want to invest in real estate," becomes much more effective when turned into a SMART goal. For example, "I will purchase my first duplex within 12 months, with a budget of $200,000, generating a cash flow of $500 per month." This goal is specific. A duplex. Measurable. $200,000 budget and $500 cash flow. Achievable. Aligned with resources. Relevant. Supports your financial goals. And time-bound, within 12 months. To set your goals, follow this guided exercise. Begin by writing down your ultimate vision for property wealth. What does success look like to you? Next, break that vision into smaller, actionable goals. Start with short-term objectives that you can achieve within 6 months to a year. For example, you might aim to save $10,000 for a down payment or research 3 target markets for investment. Then, outline your long-term goals, such as owning 5 properties or generating $50,000 in annual rental income within 10 years. Be as detailed as possible. Once your goals are written down, prioritize them. Which goals are most urgent, and which will have the greatest impact? Create a timeline for achieving each one, mapping out the steps required to get there. For instance, if your goal is to purchase a rental property within the next year, your steps might include saving for a down payment, securing financing, and researching potential properties. To stay motivated, revisit your goals regularly. Reflect on your progress and make adjustments as needed. Life circumstances may change, and it's important to adapt your plan while keeping your ultimate vision in mind. Celebrate milestones, no matter how small, and use them as fuel to keep moving forward. Setting your property wealth goals isn't just about numbers, it's about creating a clear, purposeful path to the life you want. By understanding your motivations, defining specific objectives, and using a structured framework, you're positioning yourself for success. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to secure financing and turn your goals into reality. Let's take the next step together. If you're enjoying this audiobook so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more insightful content. Also, don't forget to check the video description for some valuable tools and resources to help you on your wealth journey. Now let's get back to it. Chapter 3. Financing your first property. Financing is one of the most important steps in your real estate journey. Securing the funds to buy your first property might feel overwhelming, but with the right knowledge and strategies, it becomes manageable and empowering. Understanding the basics of mortgages, exploring creative financing options, and leveraging equity are all essential tools for building your portfolio. Let's start with mortgage basics. A mortgage is a loan used to purchase real estate, and it comes with terms that dictate how much you'll pay over time. The two most common types of mortgages are fixed rate and variable rate. A fixed rate mortgage locks in your interest rate for the duration of the loan, giving you predictable monthly payments. This stability makes it an excellent choice for beginners. A variable rate mortgage, on the other hand, has an interest rate that can fluctuate with market conditions. While these loans often start with lower rates, they carry the risk of increasing payments over time. Before applying for a mortgage, it's wise to get pre-approved. A pre-approval is an estimate from a lender of how much you can borrow based on your financial situation. It gives you a clear budget, makes you a more attractive buyer, and streamlines the purchasing process. To get pre-approved, you'll need to provide proof of income, credit history, and other financial details. The stronger your credit score and financial profile, the better terms you'll qualify for. While traditional mortgages are the most common way to finance a property, creative financing options can open doors for those with limited resources or unique situations. Seller financing, for example, involves the seller acting as the lender. Instead of borrowing from a bank, you make payments directly to the seller, often with more flexible terms. This approach can be particularly useful if you're purchasing from a motivated seller who's willing to negotiate. Another creative strategy is forming partnerships. If you lack sufficient capital or experience, teaming up with someone who has complementary skills or resources can make the process more accessible. For instance, you might find an investor willing to provide funding in exchange for a share of the profits, while you handle property management and operations. Partnerships can reduce risk and help you scale faster. House hacking is another innovative way to finance your first property. This involves buying a multifamily home, living in one unit, and renting out the others to cover your mortgage. House hacking minimizes your living expenses while allowing you to build equity and gain experience as a landlord. It's an ideal entry point for those looking to break into real estate without overextending financially. One unique insight is leveraging equity to fund additional properties. Equity is the difference between the market value of your property and the remaining balance on your mortgage. As you pay down your loan and your property appreciates, your equity grows. Many investors use this equity to finance new purchases through cash-out refinancing or home equity loans. This strategy allows you to expand your portfolio without needing significant savings up front. Consider the story of Elena, a beginner investor who used creative strategies to buy her first property. Elena was a recent college graduate with a modest income and limited savings. She discovered house hacking and decided to purchase a duplex with an FHA loan, which required only a small down payment. By living in one unit and renting out the other, Elena covered most of her mortgage and saved money each month. After a few years, she used the equity from her duplex to fund a second property. Today, Elena owns 4 rental units and continues to grow her portfolio. Her success was built on strategic financing and a willingness to think outside the box. Financing your first property is about more than just finding the money. It's about understanding your options and choosing the right strategy for your situation. Whether you opt for a traditional mortgage, explore creative alternatives, or leverage equity for future growth, the key is to start where you are and take the first step. In the next chapter, we'll dive into how to find profitable properties and identify opportunities that align with your goals. Let's keep moving forward. Chapter 4. Finding profitable properties. Finding the right property is one of the most exciting and critical steps in real estate investing. A profitable property can become the foundation of your wealth-building journey, while a poor choice can lead to unnecessary stress and financial strain. The key is knowing what to look for, how to conduct thorough research, and where to uncover hidden opportunities. When evaluating properties, focus on 3 main factors: cash flow, location, and appreciation potential. Cash flow is the net income generated by a property after deducting expenses like mortgage payments, maintenance, and taxes. A property with positive cash flow provides a steady income stream, which is essential for sustaining your investment. Location is another crucial factor. Properties in desirable areas tend to attract reliable tenants, command higher rents, and appreciate in value over time. Consider proximity to schools, public transportation, shopping centers, and job markets when assessing a location. Finally, look at a property's potential for appreciation, which is the increase in its value over time. While cash flow supports your day-to-day finances, appreciation builds long-term wealth. To find profitable properties, leverage a combination of research tools and local resources. Online platforms like Zillow and Redfin provide valuable data on property prices, rental rates, and market trends. Use these tools to compare similar properties in your target area and identify patterns that indicate strong demand. Local resources, such as real estate agents, property managers, and community boards, can offer insights that aren't readily available online. Networking with professionals in your area can help you uncover opportunities before they hit the market. Market trends also play a significant role in identifying profitable properties. Look for areas experiencing growth in population, infrastructure development, or job opportunities. These factors often drive demand for housing and increase property values. Additionally, consider the type of property that aligns with your investment goals. For example, single-family homes are often easier to manage and attract long-term tenants, while multifamily properties offer higher income potential but require more oversight. A unique insight for finding profitable properties is learning to identify hidden gems in undervalued neighborhoods. These are areas that may not currently be in high demand but have the potential for significant growth. Look for neighborhoods undergoing revitalization, where new businesses, schools, or transportation hubs are being developed. Properties in these areas are often more affordable, with the potential for substantial appreciation as the neighborhood improves. Pay attention to indicators like increased renovation activity, community events, and local government initiatives aimed at boosting the area's appeal. Consider the story of Jake and Lisa, a couple who turned a fixer-upper into a profitable rental. They were searching for their first investment property and came across a small home in an older neighborhood. The property needed significant repairs, which scared off many potential buyers. However, Jake and Lisa saw potential in its location near a growing university. They negotiated a lower price, invested in renovations, and transformed the house into a modern rental. Within months, they secured tenants and began generating positive cash flow. Over time, the property's value increased as the neighborhood attracted more development. Their willingness to look beyond surface flaws and focus on long-term potential turned a modest investment into a thriving asset. To ensure you're making informed decisions, create a checklist of criteria for evaluating properties. Include factors like cash flow projections, proximity to amenities, and market trends. Visit potential properties in person whenever possible to get a better sense of their condition and the surrounding area. Don't rush the process. Taking the time to thoroughly research and evaluate properties will save you from costly mistakes down the line. Finding profitable properties is both an art and a science. By focusing on cash flow, location, and appreciation potential, using the right research tools, and identifying hidden gems in undervalued neighborhoods, you can position yourself for success. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to evaluate deals like a pro and ensure you're making sound investment decisions. Let's keep building your path to property wealth. Chapter 5. Evaluating deals like a pro. Once you've identified a potential property, the next step is evaluating whether it's a good deal. Assessing properties accurately is essential to avoid costly mistakes and maximize your returns. Using proven metrics, conducting thorough due diligence, and recognizing red flags can help you make informed decisions and set the foundation for successful investments. A simple yet effective metric for evaluating rental properties is the 1% rule. This rule states that the monthly rental income should be at least 1% of the property's purchase price to be considered a potentially profitable deal. For example, if a property costs $200,000, it should generate at least $2,000 in monthly rent. While the 1% rule isn't a guarantee of profitability, it provides a quick way to screen properties and narrow down your options. Other metrics to consider include cash-on-cash return and cap rate, also known as capitalization rate. Cash-on-cash return measures the annual income generated by a property compared to the cash you invested. For instance, if you invest $50,000 and earn $5,000 in annual income, your cash-on-cash return is 10%. The cap rate estimates a property's return based on its net operating income and purchase price, helping you compare potential deals. These metrics give you a clearer picture of a property's profitability. Due diligence is a critical part of evaluating any real estate deal. Start with a detailed property inspection to uncover any hidden issues that could lead to unexpected expenses. Hire a professional inspector to check for structural problems, electrical and plumbing issues, and potential hazards. While minor repairs are common, significant defects can be deal breakers. Market comparisons are another essential step in due diligence. Research similar properties in the area to ensure the property is priced competitively and offers a fair rental income. Look for trends in property values, vacancy rates, and rental demand to gauge the area's potential for growth. Local real estate agents and online platforms can provide valuable insights into market conditions. Legal checks are equally important to avoid future complications. Verify the property's title to ensure there are no liens or ownership disputes. Review zoning regulations to confirm the property can be used as intended, whether for residential, commercial, or multifamily purposes. If you're buying a rental property, check local landlord-tenant laws to understand your responsibilities and rights as a property owner. Recognizing red flags before signing a deal can save you from headaches down the line. One common red flag is a property that has been on the market for an unusually long time. While this isn't always a bad sign, it's worth investigating why other buyers may have passed on it. Another warning sign is a property with significantly lower rental rates than similar properties in the area, which could indicate issues with demand or condition. Overly motivated sellers can also raise concerns. While motivation can lead to better negotiations, it's important to understand why the seller is eager to offload the property. Are there underlying issues they're not disclosing? Be cautious of deals that seem too good to be true. They often come with hidden risks. Here's a quick action plan for evaluating deals. Start by calculating key metrics like the 1% rule, cash-on-cash return, and cap rate to assess profitability. Schedule a professional inspection and review the property's condition in detail. Compare the property to similar ones in the area to ensure fair pricing and rental potential. Verify the title, zoning regulations, and any legal restrictions. Finally, review the property's history and ask the seller about any recent repairs, upgrades, or issues. Evaluating deals like a pro requires a combination of analysis, research, and intuition. By using proven metrics, conducting thorough due diligence, and being vigilant for red flags, you can identify opportunities that align with your goals and avoid potential pitfalls. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to manage properties efficiently and turn them into reliable income streams. Let's keep building. Chapter 6. Property Management Made Easy. Managing properties effectively is key to maximizing returns and minimizing stress. Whether you choose to manage your properties yourself or hire a property manager, understanding the pros and cons of each option is essential. With the right tools and strategies, you can streamline processes and even turn property management into a largely passive activity. Self-management involves handling all aspects of property management, from tenant screening and rent collection to maintenance and repairs. The biggest advantage of self-management is cost savings. By taking on the responsibilities yourself, you avoid paying the typical property management fee, which is usually a percentage of the monthly rent. Self-management also gives you complete control over your property, allowing you to build direct relationships with tenants and oversee every detail. However, self-management has its challenges. It can be time-consuming and requires a range of skills, from handling tenant disputes to coordinating repairs. If you own multiple properties or work a demanding job, self-management can become overwhelming. It's important to assess whether you have the time and expertise to manage your properties effectively before committing to this approach. Hiring a property manager shifts most of the responsibilities off your shoulders. Property managers handle everything from marketing vacancies and screening tenants to collecting rent and coordinating maintenance. This hands-off approach is ideal for investors who value their time or prefer to focus on growing their portfolio. A property manager's experience and network can also help resolve issues more efficiently. The downside of hiring a property manager is the cost, which typically ranges from 8% to 12% of the monthly rent. Additionally, you'll need to find a reliable and trustworthy manager, as their performance directly impacts the success of your property. Carefully vetting potential managers and setting clear expectations can help ensure a positive working relationship. Regardless of whether you choose self-management or hire a property manager, streamlining processes is crucial for efficiency. Start with tenant screening, which is one of the most important steps in property management. Use online tools to run background checks, verify employment, and assess creditworthiness. This ensures you select reliable tenants who are likely to pay rent on time and take care of the property. For rent collection, automated payment systems simplify the process and reduce the risk of late payments. Many property management platforms allow tenants to set up recurring payments, ensuring rent is collected on time with minimal effort. These systems also provide a record of transactions, which is useful for accounting and dispute resolution. Maintenance is another area where processes can be streamlined. Use property management software to track repair requests, schedule maintenance, and communicate with contractors. This ensures issues are addressed promptly, keeping tenants satisfied and preventing small problems from escalating into costly repairs. A unique insight into property management is the potential to turn it into a passive activity. By leveraging technology and delegating tasks, you can reduce your involvement to a minimum while still maintaining control over your investments. For example, many landlords use virtual assistants to handle administrative tasks like responding to tenant inquiries and coordinating appointments. This allows you to focus on higher-level decisions without getting bogged down in day-to-day operations. Consider the story of Sarah, a landlord who turned property management into a hands-off income source. Sarah owned 4 rental properties and initially managed them herself. As her portfolio grew, she found it challenging to balance management duties with her full-time job. To streamline her operations, she invested in property management software and hired a virtual assistant to handle tenant communication. She also established relationships with local contractors for maintenance and repairs. By automating rent collection and delegating responsibilities, Sarah reduced her involvement to just a few hours a month. Her streamlined system allowed her to enjoy the income from her properties without the stress of hands-on management. Property management doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. Whether you choose to manage properties yourself or hire a professional, the key is to use tools and systems that simplify tasks and save time. By streamlining processes and embracing automation, you can turn property management into a manageable and even passive activity. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to scale your portfolio and take your real estate journey to the next level. Let's keep building. If you're enjoying this audiobook so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more insightful content. Also, don't forget to check the video description for some valuable tools and resources to help you on your wealth journey. Now let's get back to it. Chapter 7. Scaling your portfolio. Scaling your real estate portfolio is the ultimate goal for many investors. It's the process of moving from a single property to multiple income-generating assets, exponentially increasing your wealth. To do this effectively, you need proven strategies, a solid understanding of diversification, and the ability to leverage your existing investments for growth. With careful planning and consistent action, you can build a thriving real estate empire. One of the most popular strategies for scaling is the BRRRR method, which stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. This approach involves purchasing undervalued or distressed properties, improving their condition through renovations, renting them out to generate cash flow, refinancing the property to access its increased equity, and using that capital to buy additional properties. The beauty of the BRRRR method is that it allows you to recycle your initial investment, enabling rapid portfolio expansion without needing a large amount of new capital each time. Diversification is another crucial element of scaling. Diversifying your portfolio reduces risk by spreading your investments across different property types and locations. For example, you might own a mix of single-family homes, multifamily units, and commercial properties. Each type has its strengths. Single-family homes tend to attract long-term tenants, while multifamily units offer higher cash flow potential. Commercial properties, such as office spaces or retail stores, can generate substantial returns but may require more specialized knowledge. Location diversification is equally important. Investing in properties across different cities or states protects your portfolio from localized economic downturns. Research markets with strong job growth, population increases, and infrastructure development to identify areas with high potential. By spreading your investments geographically, you reduce the impact of market-specific risks and open yourself to opportunities in emerging markets. A unique insight for scaling is leveraging equity and strategic refinancing. Equity is the portion of a property's value that you own outright, and it grows as you pay down your mortgage and as the property appreciates. By refinancing, you can tap into this equity to fund additional purchases without selling your existing property. Strategic refinancing involves timing the market and securing favorable loan terms to maximize the amount of capital you can access. Using equity effectively allows you to grow your portfolio while retaining ownership of your existing properties, ensuring both cash flow and long-term appreciation. Consider the story of Chris, an investor who scaled from one rental property to a portfolio of 10. Chris started with a small duplex, using a low down payment loan to purchase the property. He lived in one unit and rented out the other, building equity over several years. Once the property appreciated, Chris refinanced to access the equity and used it to purchase a second property, a fixer-upper he renovated and rented out. He repeated this process using the BRRRR method, steadily increasing his cash flow and equity with each property. Within a decade, Chris owned 10 properties, generating enough income to leave his 9-to-5 job and focus on real estate full-time. Scaling a portfolio requires careful planning and execution. Start by evaluating your existing properties and identifying those with untapped potential. Can you increase rents, reduce expenses, or improve the property's value through renovations? Next, explore financing options, such as cash-out refinancing or home equity loans, to access the capital needed for expansion. Research new markets and property types to diversify your investments and reduce risk. Building a team of professionals can also accelerate your growth. Real estate agents, property managers, contractors, and financial advisors can provide expertise and support as your portfolio expands. Their knowledge and connections can help you identify opportunities, manage properties, and navigate the complexities of scaling. Scaling a real estate portfolio isn't just about acquiring more properties, it's about building a sustainable and diversified foundation for long-term wealth. By using strategies like the BRRRR method, embracing diversification, and leveraging equity, you can create a portfolio that grows exponentially while remaining resilient to market changes. In the next chapter, we'll discuss how to optimize your portfolio's tax efficiency and keep more of your hard-earned profits. Let's continue building your path to property wealth. Chapter 8. Taxes and Real Estate Wealth. Real estate offers some of the most attractive tax benefits of any investment. Understanding these advantages can help you keep more of your hard-earned money and reinvest it to grow your portfolio. By leveraging deductions, depreciation, and smart tax strategies, you can legally minimize your tax liability while maximizing your profits. Let's explore the tax benefits of real estate and how to use them effectively. One of the most significant tax advantages in real estate is depreciation. Depreciation allows you to deduct the cost of wear and tear on your property over time, even as the property appreciates in value. For residential properties, the Internal Revenue Service, also known as the IRS, allows you to depreciate the value of the building, not the land, over 27.5 years. For example, if a rental property's building value is $275,000, you can claim $10,000 per year as a depreciation deduction. This reduces your taxable income, lowering the amount of taxes you owe. Real estate investors can also deduct many expenses associated with owning and managing properties. Common deductions include mortgage interest, property taxes, insurance premiums, maintenance costs, and property management fees. Even smaller expenses, such as advertising vacancies or purchasing office supplies for your rental business, can be deducted. These write-offs add up quickly, significantly reducing your taxable income. Chapter 9. Real estate in a changing market. The real estate market, like any other, operates in cycles. It experiences periods of growth, stability, and downturns. Adapting to these cycles is crucial for long-term success. By understanding market trends and implementing recession-proof strategies, you can build a resilient portfolio that thrives in any economic climate. Adapting to market cycles begins with recognizing the signs of each phase. In an upmarket, property values rise, demand increases, and competition among buyers grows. During these times, it's essential to avoid overpaying for properties and to ensure that your investments can still generate positive cash flow if the market slows. In a down market, prices fall, and opportunities to purchase undervalued properties emerge. Savvy investors use downturns to acquire assets at a discount, positioning themselves for growth when the market recovers. Recession-proof strategies focus on maintaining stability and minimizing risk. One effective approach is investing in properties with strong cash flow. During economic downturns, cash flow provides a steady income stream that can help cover expenses and keep your portfolio afloat. Another strategy is diversifying your property types and locations. Owning a mix of residential, commercial, and multifamily properties across different markets reduces your exposure to localized economic challenges. Unique trends in real estate offer new opportunities to adapt to changing demands. Short-term rentals, such as those listed on vacation rental platforms, have grown in popularity in recent years. These properties often generate higher income than traditional long-term rentals, particularly in tourist destinations. However, they require active management and may be subject to local regulations, so it's important to research their viability in your area. Co-living spaces are another emerging trend. These properties cater to tenants seeking affordable, shared living arrangements with communal amenities. Co-living appeals to younger demographics and urban professionals, offering an innovative way to maximize rental income in high-demand areas. Green housing is also gaining traction as sustainability becomes a priority for both tenants and investors. Energy-efficient properties with features like solar panels, smart home systems, and eco-friendly designs often attract higher quality tenants and command premium rents. Consider the story of Lisa, a property investor who successfully pivoted during a downturn. Lisa initially focused on high-end residential rentals but noticed a decrease in demand during the market slowdown. Rather than waiting for conditions to improve, she shifted her strategy. Lisa converted one of her properties into a short-term rental, catering to business travelers and tourists. She also invested in a small multifamily building in an emerging market, providing steady cash flow. By adapting to changing conditions, Lisa not only maintained her portfolio but also positioned herself for growth as the market recovered. Building resilience into your real estate portfolio requires a proactive approach. Start by analyzing your existing properties to identify potential vulnerabilities. Do you rely too heavily on one type of property or market? Are your cash flow projections realistic for a downturn? Diversify your investments to spread risk and ensure that your portfolio remains stable even if one sector underperforms. Another key element of resilience is maintaining financial flexibility. Build a reserve fund to cover unexpected expenses or vacancies, and avoid over-leveraging your properties. During downturns, access to cash can make the difference between surviving and seizing new opportunities. Finally, stay informed about market trends and economic indicators. Knowledge is your greatest asset in navigating a changing market. Real estate is a dynamic industry, and success depends on your ability to adapt. By implementing recession-proof strategies, exploring unique trends, and building a diversified portfolio, you can weather market fluctuations and continue growing your wealth. In the next chapter, we'll discuss how to create a lasting legacy through real estate and ensure your wealth benefits future generations. Let's keep building your path to property success. Chapter 10. Building a real estate legacy. Real estate offers a unique opportunity to create wealth that not only serves you in your lifetime but also benefits future generations. Building a real estate legacy is about more than accumulating properties. It's about creating a sustainable foundation of wealth, knowledge, and values that can be passed down to your family. By planning ahead, teaching the next generation, and leveraging modern tools, you can ensure your hard work continues to pay dividends for years to come. One of the most effective ways to pass down property wealth is through proper estate planning. Trusts, wills, and other legal structures help ensure that your assets are distributed according to your wishes while minimizing the tax burden on your heirs. A trust, for example, allows you to place your properties under a legal entity managed by a trustee. This approach protects your assets from probate, reduces estate taxes, and provides a clear plan for managing the properties. A will is also essential, as it outlines your intentions for your assets and ensures your heirs receive what you've designated for them. Working with an estate planning attorney can help you create a comprehensive strategy tailored to your family's needs. Teaching the next generation about real estate and financial literacy is just as important as passing down the properties themselves. Knowledge is the key to ensuring your heirs can manage and grow the wealth you've built. Start by involving your family in your real estate journey. Share your experiences, explain the decisions you've made, and introduce them to the basics of property management, market analysis, and financial planning. Providing hands-on experience, such as letting them assist with rental management or renovations, helps them develop the skills needed to succeed. Instilling values like discipline, patience, and a long-term mindset is equally crucial. Real estate is a slow and steady path to wealth, and teaching your family to think in terms of decades rather than months will help them appreciate the significance of your legacy. Encourage them to view properties not just as assets but as tools for financial independence and community impact. In today's digital age, managing multi-generational real estate portfolios has become more efficient than ever. Digital tools and platforms make it easier to track property performance, manage tenants, and coordinate maintenance. Apps for property management allow you to automate rent collection, schedule repairs, and generate financial reports, ensuring your heirs can oversee the portfolio seamlessly. Cloud-based tools enable secure storage of important documents, such as titles, leases, and financial statements, making it simple to access and share information with family members. Consider the story of the Patel family, who turned a single property into generational wealth. Decades ago, the family's patriarch purchased a modest 4-unit apartment building. Over the years, he expanded the portfolio by reinvesting rental income and leveraging equity. As he approached retirement, he created a trust to manage the properties and began teaching his children how to run the business. Each family member was given specific responsibilities, from bookkeeping to tenant relations. Today, the Patel family owns over 20 properties, generating enough income to support multiple generations while continuing to grow the portfolio. Their success is a testament to the power of combining smart planning with shared responsibility. To build your own real estate legacy, start by organizing your current portfolio. Document key details about each property, including its financial performance, market value, and management needs. Work with professionals to develop an estate plan that ensures your assets are distributed efficiently and according to your wishes. Begin involving your family in the process, teaching them the skills and values needed to carry the legacy forward. Building a real estate legacy isn't just about financial wealth, it's about creating a lasting impact. By planning ahead, empowering the next generation, and leveraging technology, you can ensure your properties continue to provide value and security for years to come. Your real estate journey is about more than personal success. It's about creating opportunities for your family and leaving a mark that lasts. Let's take this final step together. As we come to the end of this audiobook, let's reflect on the journey we've taken together. Each step has provided the tools, strategies, and inspiration to help you embark on or enhance your real estate investment path. Success in real estate isn't about luck or extraordinary resources, it's about clarity, action, and consistency. We began by exploring the importance of setting clear goals. Understanding your why provides the foundation for every decision you'll make. Whether you aim to create extra income, achieve financial independence, or build a generational legacy, your goals give you purpose and direction. Next, we discussed financing your first property. From understanding mortgages to leveraging creative options like seller financing and partnerships, we uncovered ways to turn your vision into reality, no matter your starting point. The key takeaway was that a lack of capital doesn't have to be a barrier. With strategy and persistence, there's always a path forward. Once financed, the challenge becomes finding profitable properties. By focusing on cash flow, location, and appreciation potential, and using tools and local resources, you can uncover opportunities that align with your goals. Remember, every property is an investment in your future. Evaluating deals like a pro requires diligence and discipline. The 1% rule, cash-on-cash return, and cap rate are your compass, while inspections and market comparisons ensure you're making informed decisions. Success is about asking the right questions and recognizing both opportunities and risks. Managing properties is where the real work begins, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Whether you choose to self-manage or hire a property manager, streamlining processes and leveraging automation allows you to focus on scaling your portfolio. Effective management transforms real estate from a side hustle into a reliable income stream. Scaling is the reward for mastering the basics. Strategies like the BRRRR method and diversification help you expand your holdings while managing risk. By leveraging equity and reinvesting your gains, you can multiply your success and create exponential growth. Finally, we discussed the importance of building resilience and planning for the future. Markets change, but real estate remains one of the most stable paths to wealth when approached with adaptability and foresight. And by passing down knowledge and assets to the next generation, you can create a legacy that lasts far beyond your lifetime. Let me leave you with one last inspiring story. James was a single father working as a mechanic, living paycheck to paycheck. He saved diligently and eventually purchased a small duplex in an up-and-coming neighborhood. James lived in one unit while renting out the other, learning the ropes of property management as he went. Over time, he refinanced the property, using the equity to buy another duplex. By reinvesting his profits and staying disciplined, James grew his portfolio to 12 rental units within 15 years. Today, his rental income supports his family and provides opportunities he once thought were out of reach. James's story is proof that anyone, regardless of their starting point, can build wealth through real estate with commitment and strategy. Now it's your turn. The most important step is the first one. Open that spreadsheet, start researching properties, or schedule a meeting with a mortgage advisor. It doesn't matter how small the action, what matters is that you begin. Every successful investor started with questions, doubts, and a willingness to learn. The difference between dreaming and achieving lies in taking that leap of faith. Real estate isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be challenges, but each one is an opportunity to grow. Trust the process, stay consistent, and remember why you started. The path to property wealth is a journey worth taking, and it begins with you. Thank you for listening. If you found this audiobook valuable, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Be sure to check the video description for tools and resources that can help you take your wealth journey to the next level. Your future starts today. Take action and make it count.